Howdy, welcome back to SlydeBytes. So, quick introduction, if you're not familiar with the channel, this is a budget guitar and gear and related musical stuffs review channel and topics channel, because I talk about guitar and bass, topics, and gear all the time, and usually under a budget, on a budget. So something happened. This isn't the planned content for the week. I already had a video planned and recorded and edited it up for this week. But something kind of happened, and I kind of want to talk about it because it's interesting to me, especially if you're in the guitar world at all and you're interested in what's going on around it, and you probably already noticed a certain pedal from a well-known manufacturer kind of got a certain pedal from a well-known manufacturer got a nice kick in the butt for revitalization from another well-respected individual in this industry. Just going to put the amp off here for just a second. We are playing today with the Squier Jazzmaster, contemporary active Jazzmaster. So these are active pickups. We were in the middle position, and I switched to the bridge there, and we were going all clean at first. The amp is on its clean channel, and then I kicked on this pedal, which is going to be the topic of this video. So again, if you've been in the guitar world at all, you'll know that a certain pedal got shotgunned out against some other pedals in a video recently and did pretty well. And I gotta say, this has been one of my favorite pedals for a long time. This is my DigiTech Bad Monkey Tube Overdrive pedal. Very awesome pedal. Now DigiTech, I don't know what they produce anymore, how functional or as a company they are or anything. I'm not really keeping up too much with them. I usually buy Boss and Behringer pedals often these days. But, you know, these were produced in the earlier 2000s, so they're old and they're not, obviously not out now. So, I don't know exactly what year they stopped making these, but yeah. I've had this well over a decade. Probably, honestly, I've probably had this close to 12 or 13 years, I want to say. It's got to be getting close to that. Great pedal, and I've used it for acoustic, because there used to be, I had in the manual a little demo on how to use this with acoustic guitars, and also I use it now as a boost for my lead signal. Yeah, it's just an excellent pedal. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So again, this is a DigiTech Bad Monkey in this interesting, very dark green coloration. You know, sometimes that can be hard, like I was talking about with the DigiTech Synthwah filter. Sometimes this dark green color can be kind of hard to read the font on these, so I'm going to do my best here. Especially in my office, the light's a little bit dimmer in here, so it's kind of hard for me to read these, but I've got it set, and it's kind of a set it and forget it. And yeah, so here's the pedal up close-ish. Oh, there you go. You got your basic level, low, high, and your gain on this, because honestly this has a lot of mids in it, and it's actually a really great boost, and that's how I use it. But yeah, level, low, high, and gain. And these, again, I always mention this because it's important to me, these knobs are stiff, they don't move on their own. You're going to have to use some exertion to move them, so yeah. And I already took a picture of this before the video, so I know how to get back to my settings, because I have a particular way I use this thing in my signal chain for my boost for my metal and everything else I play. This pedal is pretty much always on, even when I do a cleaner channel or cleaner sound. I usually just shut off the heavy metal, and I'm still running this for some breakup. Anyway, so the DigiTech Bad Monkey is an excellent tube overdrive pedal. It does pretty much what you'd expect, gives you some gain. It is a very organic and very mid-range rich pedal. I do really like this pedal. All metal casing, you use a standard 9-volt battery, or you can use a 9-volt power supply. You're supposed to use what's provided. I don't have it anymore. I don't remember what came with it, if it did have one that came with it. I think I was gifted this one back when they were really cheap, and now, because of a certain video, these are no longer cheap. These are shooting up near, $200+ in some instances. I've heard reports of way over that, so wow. Just wow. This was a cheap pedal. It got overlooked for, almost 2 decades probably of lifespan, and no one paid attention to it, and now all of a sudden people want it. It is a great pedal though. It does everything you need it to do for an overdrive pedal, and then some. I think it definitely has a bit of its own flavor. So yeah. Woody's tail is knocking all over the place here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and plug her back in, and we'll just demo it, and I will let you kind of just hear some of these sounds from the pedal, and yeah, we'll just go like that. So, and all right, so clean on the bridge. Now we do have a little bit of delay going on for my Lotkey analog delay. And these active pickups do definitely give you a nice little bit of crunch in the clean channel. Alright, so let's see what that pedal looks like, or sounds like. Getting mostly maxed out, not entirely, pretty much close. We are on the bridge. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the high and roll off some of that gain, roll back some of the low, and we're going to go in the middle position. Do some volume back. When you cut your gain, you're going to lose some of the volume. Again, this guitar is in drop B, so it is going to sound a little bit darker. Alright, let's boost the low though and put the mid. We're going to put the lows at about, let's call that 3 o'clock, and the high at about noon, and the gain at medium, or middle, so also at noon. That's middle, let's go to the bridge. So if you can tell, it's very organic sounding. It's got a lot of, it can have a lot of grit in it if you want. Here's that same thing maxed out though on the gain. And so that's one of those things where it's very easy to hear your chords and what you're playing and everything, because it's very much very transparent in a good way. So let's go ahead and try that on let's go and do the neck position for a minute. This is with a full gain, high at noon and low at 3 p.m. that is. has a supple sounding overdrive. It sounds so good. It really does. I'm using this Acoustic Lead Series G120 DSP. We are on the clean channel, and we have a little bit of Lotkey analog delay, as I mentioned earlier. No other effects on, but that is sublime. With that clean channel and that pedal, it's just... What a beautiful sound. I love that. Alright, so I think that's enough of that. You kind of get the idea. I can drop the gain down and put everything at noon. Let's just put everything at noon for a second. And we'll keep on the neck position here. Had to raise level up a little bit, so we're about 3 o'clock on the level. I love that pedal. Middle position. Bridge. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the picture so I can put this where I usually have my settings, just so I can demo how I use this pedal a lot, because I do use it as a gain boost, and a lead boost, I should say. A little bit of both. So, alright, this is set to roughly how I usually use it, and so, bear in mind this is going to get a little noisy here. Sure we're good volume-wise. So right there, we're on the bridge, and the pedal's set back to where I usually like to keep it, and you hear a little bit of grit, obviously. Now let's pair that with my ultra metal. A lot of gain happening there, but okay, so this is going to be just my ultra metal without the DigiTech Bad Monkey. Back with the Bad Monkey. No Bad Monkey. No Bad Monkey there. Bad Monkey. No Bad Monkey? Bad Monkey. So as you can see, it gives a nice bit of boost. I'm getting some extra gain from it for sure, but let's go ahead and power this back off, and I will unplug the pedal again. The way I'm using this pedal is basically, I right now do have the gain maxed, almost maxed out, not quite. And I have my high set most of the way, I'd say that's about, about 5 o'clock. Yeah, about 5 o'clock, and about somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock on the low. So that's pretty, all those things are pretty high up there. What I'm doing is giving everything a boost, but it also softens everything up in a way, but it also gives a lot more gain into the signal, but it gives it a lot more organic gain structure. With this guitar and with the high gain, I still think this thing, you can tell it's doing a job. It has a place in the mix. It's doing something that my amp is not able to do with just itself, this guitar and that pedal, the ultra metal pedal. This is giving me a little bit of organic structure in that, and then a bit more heat and a bit more detail, and I really like that. I think it sounds really good. Also, it's making everything just sound hotter and meaner and a nice, better mid-rangey kind of a chug, as it's now referred to. It's giving me all those characteristics I want, and it's also, the setup is flexible enough to sound good with all my guitars. So, the Bad Monkey, is it worth $200 to jump into? I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I sincerely don't feel like I would ever pay $200 for one of these. Just my opinion. Not because it's a bad pedal, but because it's ridiculous. I hate it when pedals that used to be $60 or whatever jump to being way more expensive than they used to be. I get it, they're out of production. I do. I understand. It's not that I'm saying the price is unfair. I'm just saying, crap, I would never pay that. I would probably search for something more affordable in my range. And I think that's something that is a takeaway, and from what I've read about the video in question that we talked about this recently, I think that was always the intention, was to get people to not worrying about so much about the price tag, but just, what plays well or sounds good to you, and I think that's still going to be the most important thing. If you can find one of these for a good deal, and I mean a good deal, it is worth it. It is a great pedal. I don't think I would pay $200, $300, $400, whatever dollars for this. I would be the budget guitar player I am and find something similar on a cheaper price tag. That's just me. But it is a great pedal. It is a long-lasting pedal. It is a durable, strong, great-sounding pedal that will last you the test of time, or that will stand the test of time, and is simply a great pedal with a simple control layout and does the job. You can use it on its own, or you can stack it like I'm doing. It just does everything you could need a pedal like this to do. So guys, thanks so much for watching SlydeBytes. I do recommend this pedal. I give it a solid 5 out of 5 because for me it does everything I want it to do, and it does it well, and it gives me a unique tone, and I love this tone. So again, I do recommend this pedal. I really do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's been kind of a nice little idea of what this thing can do and what it sounds like. I don't really have I have a couple other overdrive pedals, but nothing expensive or flashy to compare it to. I just want you to be able to hear it and hear someone who's owned this thing for, well over a decade, what their opinions are on it. So, thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon with more content. I will probably upload this intended video for this week. Next week, I'll move it, and this will go up instead. But yeah, thanks again. I appreciate you so much. Keep shredding, partners. Go check me out on Instagram and on Twitter if you like my content and you just want to hear some of my music, and like and subscribe if you feel like I've earned it. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you again so much. Keep shredding, partners. Talk to you later. Bye.